Welcome to Mayaguez, Puerto Rico for this afternoon's Concacaf U-17 qualifying match featuring St. Vincent and the Grenadines and the Cayman Islands. Hello everyone, I'm Maura Sheridan. Thank you so much for joining me here this afternoon. 86 degrees, a little bit humid in Puerto Rico as we get set to go Group A action U-17 qualifiers. Earlier in the day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, we saw this group decided in terms of the winner. Puerto Rico and Bermuda went head-to-head. It was a 2-1 victory in stoppage time for Puerto Rico. And so Puerto Rico moves on to the final round. For Cayman Islands and for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, these are two countries that have lost their first two games to Puerto Rico and to Bermuda, the two teams at the top of the standings within this group. So both looking for win number one to walk away from this tournament, from this qualifier with 3 points and a chance to just play for some pride here between these two countries. It's actually the first ever meeting too between St. Vincent and the Grenadines and the Cayman Islands. Well, we'll pause now. Processions for both of these teams, and then we will have the national anthems as well for the Cayman Islands and St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the Concacaf Women's U-17. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Cayman Islands, followed by the national anthem of St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
those were the national anthems for both countries, Cayman Islands and St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
For Team Cayman Islands.
These two countries will face off in the final game.
Number 3, defender.
It's been a long week. U17 qualifiers. 3 games, Monday through Friday. Both of these teams have lost the first 2. It can change the dynamic and win the last one. Take a look at the starting 11 for the Cayman Islands. Sammy Wilson will get the start in net. Alexander Gonzalez is the head coach for a Cayman Islands team that has lost actually 2 decently close games. The problem for Cayman Islands is they haven't scored. First game lost to Bermuda 2-0, then lost to Puerto Rico, who by the way won this group 1-0. Again, just have yet to score in this tournament. These are our center referees and officials for the afternoon, as both teams. One final word before we kick off.
Number 5, Number 6, defender of Nick Edwards. Number 7, forward, Casey Brown. Number 9, midfielder, Rayali Apiche. Number 10, defender, Stephen Hunt.
Sapphire Stockman is our center official out of Costa Rica. Mackenzie Gage and Leon join her to round out that officiating crew as our captains meet in the middle. Lena Price is the captain for Cayman Islands, and Cow is the captain for St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Fourth official, Ian Leon.
Here's the starting 11 for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Thomas in net, coached by Andrew Bramble. For St. Vincent and the Grenadines, pretty competitive match in the first game to Puerto Rico, but then lost 5-1 to Bermuda in the last match. Right now, it means St. Vincent is at the bottom of the standings in Group A because they have a -7 goal difference. We're here at Estadio Centroamericano against Puerto Rico. Cayman Islands in the red kits, yellow kits for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Will be St. Vincent and the Grenadines to start with possession. And we're underway. Cayman Islands, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Concacaf U17 qualifiers. Laborde on the throw. Headed away by De Quintal for Cayman Islands. Oh, St. Vincent has given up a lot of goals in this tournament, 8 to be exact, but have done something that Cayman Islands hasn't done, which is score a goal. This was always going to be a tough group given the history of Puerto Rico and Bermuda in terms of making final rounds at this level, at the U17 level. Cayman Islands have made the final round once, and for St. Vincent the Grenadines, this is only their second qualifier. Nelson drives, plays it wide here for Cayman Islands. Quick passes, tangled up and lightly given back. Here's Nelson again, up into the box, and it's scooped up and covered by Thomas, who's in net today for St. Vincent. Well, a battle for it. Cayman Islands comes up with it. It's Nelson. Looking to push it across. Settled at the top of the box. Nelson takes a shot, and it's high and over the crossbar. Ridley. Nelson. Price fighting for it, who's the captain today for the Cayman Islands. Nelson into space. Accelerates. Takes a shot from distance, and it bounces wide. Well, for the Cayman Islands, already better, just creating more opportunities after getting shut out against Bermuda and Puerto Rico. Both of these countries, too, coming into this tournament, a lot of unknowns. Top of the 18, another shot, and it's handled by Thomas. But a good look from Ridley there. She had a lot of space to turn and fire. Just to continue my point, because for both Cayman Islands and for St. Vincent, had never played any of the teams that make up this group. That's what's so exciting about Concacaf play. Rivalries being made in real time. On the wing, another cross, into space, a goal! Oh, excuse me, wide, almost. DeKintel so close, but couldn't finish. Well, here's another look at that. Driven up. Ridley. Looking for service. Curls around. DeKintel has a chance. And this time sails it high. But she's been open on that back post. Ridley gives it away. St. Vincent looking to push the other way. Boot. Watches it roll, but it will be a throw for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Edwards. Boot. Shaded out by Estella Ridley. So there's Estella and Olivia on this roster for the Cayman Islands. Tough place for a throw, but it's not an issue for the Cayman Islands. Missed tackle. But Estella Ridley gets around. Lifted and shuffling back as a defense for the Cayman Islands. And Wilson grabs. First action she's really seen come her way. And Naomi Wilson, the keeper of the Cayman Islands today. Oh, a foul on the far side. Drawn by Marlana Sam. Stolen away. An ill-advised pass across. James. Bouncer to Wilson. Rolls it out for Cayman Islands. Rando. Ridley, Olivia. Parchment. Full speed ahead for Cayman Islands. Into the box, blazing forward. And it's touched away by the defense. Nelson. Ready on this corner kick. Headed towards the back post. Drops. No shot yet, but a reset opportunity. Pounced on, though, by St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Coles. Hunt. Poked away. And now played long here for Cayman Islands. Rando surveys, crosses, bends it around, and it's out of reach. To Quintal. Jolts that one. Looking to use the width instead. St. Vincent with possession. Trying to transition. Gets a positive bounce. Boot. Oh, she's been battling with Estella Ridley. Headed away for Cayman Islands. Another opportunity for St. Vincent. Now it's Cayman Islands transitioning. Rolls around Price. Price, head on a swivel, past the defender, all by herself, cuts it back, right idea, defense there instead. We're 10 minutes in, no score yet between St. Vincent and the Grenadines and Cayman Islands. Concacaf U17 qualifying play. It's the final game for both of these teams. Because Puerto Rico beat Bermuda earlier today, we already know that Puerto Rico will represent Group A in the final round. Waiting in the final round, a couple of teams that already got byes, and that was Haiti, the United States, Mexico, and Canada. The final round will take place March 31st through April 6th. Sam. to square. A heel pass. Price looks around. That's just about putting the pieces together in the final third for Cayman Islands, because they've certainly been in the right positions. Just need to connect on those combinations a little bit better, crisper looks all around. Got to be cautious of passes like that too in the middle. Laborde takes advantage as she lifts this one into the final third. Butte is there, has some time. Closed in by Ridley. Springing forward up the pitch. DeQuintal. Ridley. Jolted to Sam. Tight passes for Cayman Islands. Bateson. Motors into the 18. Edged out there. Well, fighting for it. Who did last touch? Looks like it's a corner kick for Cayman Islands. Harper Nelson steps back on the outswinger. Just a light shot. Had to really rise for it. Second opportunity, no good. Ridley. DeQuintal. Combines with Price. Rips a shot, and it's blocked. Pushed over the crossbar by Thomas. And a corner kick on the way for Cayman Islands. One of the better shots we've seen for Cayman Islands today. Price, the captain. Off the set piece. Ricochets around. Jumped on by St. Vincent. Bateson. Nelson. Rando. Muscled away. Edwards. Into the box, Nelson. clean. That's what our official says. Did kind of look like maybe that deserved a penalty. Using her speed. Hangs up into the box. He'll pass from Pride. There's a shot. And it's in. Cayman Island scores. DeQuinto. I felt like a matter of time on that one. It's Price. She tried this little heel pass before, and this time it works well. Tucks in the corner, does Clara DeQuinto, and it's goal number 1 for Cayman Islands, who's had the possession time, the better look so far in this match. Ridley. Nelson. Some pressure from Nelson in the Cayman Islands. Still stretching for it. Relentless pressure. Nelson comes up with it. Looking for the angle. Looks like she kept it in. Cross right at the spot and a whiff on the shot. Shot from outside the box. Too high. On the wing. Ridley. DeQuinto's open again. And skies out over the crossbar. Boy, that back post has been a real problem. St. Vincent the Grenadines, I think, getting a little bit lost offensively. We're 20 minutes in. We've seen 1 goal. DeQuinto for Cayman Islands. Ridley loses a defender, breezing in the box. DeQuinto again stretching out the defense in the nick of time for St. Vincent. Kept in play. Edwards. Price. Now Edwards. Nelson coming out of nowhere. Oh, Nelson's been all over the pitch, causing chaos. Looks like a player was down for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Well, that's the reason for the pause here. Player down for Cayman Islands as well. All players getting some water here. It's impressive, the level of competition when you consider how quick of a tournament this is. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, these teams play. I'm sure it was disappointing for Cayman Islands and for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, you know, going into this game knowing that they can't win the group, but of course wanting to finish on a strong note. And I think these are two countries that are young at this level in terms of experience and wanting to grow, and this is how you do it. So it's Edwards. They've brought the stretcher out, and we'll see if a sub is necessary for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Well, Edwards being stretchered off. And we're back underway. Stella Ridley on the throw. And it does look like Edwards is going to have to come out. So Leona Barrow comes in. An early change needed for St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Player number 8. Leona Barrow enters the pitch. Player number 6, Aminique Edwards, exits the pitch.
Brando. Oh, poked out in a jersey tug. Pretty clear one there. That's called against Parchment for Cayman Islands. Looks like she's going to get booked for that. No, just a warning. Free kick. St. Vincent. Missed by the keeper in Wilson. And a corner kick for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the first one we've seen for this country today. Well, St. Vincent looking for the equalizer. Cayman Islands has been on the front foot, the stronger side so far. That could change here. Quickly deflected out, and we'll do it again. The board off the kick. Out swinger. Lands. Time to fire. But a swarm of defenders for Cayman Islands. Transition chance. And the pace slowed for Cayman Islands. Up a goal. Rando. Brown. Ridley takes off. Price, if she can get there. No, but a little toe poke for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and a corner for Cayman Islands. Well, a couple of players racing in, but it's knocked out for the second time, potentially the charm, where Cayman Islands already up. That goal was the first goal scored of the week for Cayman Islands. That goal from DeQuinto. Bends around for Price. Doesn't have an opportunity to shoot. On the counter, Laborde. Wilson has to come way off her line. And that's not totally cleared. It could have been a dangerous moment there. Ridley. Price. Powering through. DeQuinto. Brown. And a goal kick, or a kick for Wilson. Would have been offside, Brown. It's going to bring us to the cooling break in the first half. Puerto Rico mentioned that it's humid today. El DeQuinto has the lone score. Many more opportunities for Cayman Islands. Have plenty of time to go, about 60 minutes to be exact. Oh, both teams back on the pitch, ready to go. Finish out this first half. Aggressive, Laborde. Cayman Islands equally aggressive defensively. Well, it just keeps on changing possession, ping-pongs around. Coles. Ridley. DeQuinto. Nelson. Ridley. Sam, or excuse me. Oh, that's a sub, Barrow, who came in after an injury. Edwards had to be stretchered off just a couple of minutes ago. Hence the early sub for St. Vincent. James. Nelson. Off the stumble. That one's out of play and wide. Bit of a press for St. Vincent. And a pass to nobody for Cayman Islands. We've seen a couple dangerous moments. Not totally cleared. Into the 18. And lunging for it, but ultimately missing. It's going to be a goal kick. Oh, it's better for St. Vincent.
Early. Between the two center, do not move away. Stay inside. Olivia and Harper move there. No, you stay inside, close to our center back. Who's gonna come now? Who's gonna come now?
Olivia Ridley. Floats wide. Bateson. Ridley shoots, and it's lofted up, bobbled a little bit by the keeper Thomas, but ultimately she corrals it in. DeQuinto. Price. I'm trying to hedge that one away. Unsuccessful. See if St. Vincent can get something going. Put together a promising build. Barrow. 10 minutes to go in this first half. Into the box again for Cayman Islands, and it's tackled away ever so slightly.
Hey, anyone come in? Talk, please. Talk.
It will be Harper Nelson on the corner kick. DeQuinto the option. It just hops over her head. Skips to the top of the 18. Into space. This is good, but Parchmont's offside. for Cayman Islands, just trying to go a little too quick. DeQuinto, the goal scorer. Curls that one around right to the keeper and Thomas. James. Looks like a handball against James. A nifty move there. Ridley. Off the takeaway for St. Vincent, and immediately Cayman Islands earns it again. Rando plays it long. Everyone sprints too. Barrow rips it away and immediately turns it over. And Barrow kind of hanging all over Ridley. Bateson off the service. And just lightly to Thomas. Well, 5 minutes to go in the first half. Cayman Islands, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, first ever meeting at the U17 level. And it's a lovely through ball. DeQuinto, who scored the lone goal, tried to slice back towards her right foot. If she shoots with her left, that's probably a goal. Bouncer for Wilson. Price running to it. That doesn't quite connect. Hunt. Nelson. Bateson. Corner for Cayman Islands. Nelson on the corner kick. Out swinger. Drops for DeQuinto. Coles. Slides it for Ridley. And a pile up there as two players tangle up and go down, including Ridley. A goal kick for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Last touch off to Quintal. Nelson. Ridley. On the wing. Oh, if that had snuck into the Quintal. What a good read defensively. Flag goes up, offside. It's Cayman Islands. Ridley. And another offside call. This one against Bateson. Barrow. Swiped. Ridley. Moves it centrally, and her shot's blocked. Rando. Nelson shoots from distance, and it soars out of play.
Your attention, please. The fourth official
2 minutes of stoppage time in
2
this
minutes of stoppage time will be added to the
first half. The board. Met by Coles. And Laborde commits a foul. Coles looked uncomfortable after getting slammed into. Coles is still down. It looks like she'll be able to continue. Ridley. Bateson. Bent that around to Price, and a corner kick, potentially to end this half for Cayman Islands. Nelson. Oh, middle of the box. Follow up, Ridley scores. It's Olivia Ridley, and it's 2-0 Cayman Islands. Here's another look at it. Kind of served as a pass from Rando. I don't think she meant it to serve as a pass, but it knocked off her body and then back right towards Ridley, who fires and strikes. And that's going to take us to the end of the first half. A 2-0 lead for Cayman Islands. Cayman Islands scored their first 2 goals of the tournament in the first 45 minutes, and they are up on St. Vincent and the Grenadines at the halftime break. We will take a break, and then we'll come back with highlights from the first half after this.
Olivia Ridley, 145+2. The score of halftime, Cayman Islands 2, St. Vincent and the Grenadines 0.
U17 Qualifiers. Scotiabank, proud sponsor of the Concacaf Women's U17 Qualifiers.
Scotiabank, we are proud to have contributed to the growth of football in the region and working to level the playing field for thousands of girls in the Americas. Visit www.scotiabank.com/FC and learn more. Hashtag everyone on the field. Holton, official wall Concacaf. CIF is a proud partner of the Concacaf Women's U17 Qualifiers, committed to elevating youth and unlocking opportunities to grow football at every level of the game in North America, Central America, and the Caribbean, while focusing on CIF's core sponsorship pillars: inclusivity, sustainability, youth, and technology. Raya There is proud to be the official airline of the Concacaf Women's U17 Qualifiers. The partnership brings together 2 ambitious, like-minded organizations who share a commitment to excellence, whether in the skies or on the pitch.
Let's take a look at the highlights from the first half. St. Vincent and the Grenadines and the Cayman Islands meeting for the first time in Concacaf U17 qualifying play. These 2 countries cannot make the final round after losing their first 2 games to Puerto Rico and Bermuda, but it was all about finishing strong here in Group A. national anthems for both these countries, and then we kicked off. St. Vincent would start with possession, but it would be Cayman Islands who would start with a goal. DeQuinto tucks that one in the corner on a heel pass from Price, and that would make it 1-0. The other way, St. Vincent with a couple of opportunities. This one missed by Wilson. And off the throw, just a couple looks here. Battles in the midfield for both of these teams. This one bounces back, and Ridley's there off a set piece, and that would make it 2-0, a lead for Cayman Islands after 45 minutes of play. We'll take a break, come back with second half kick after this. Well, just about ready to start the second half. Cayman Islands and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's a 2-0 lead for Cayman Islands, as looks like the leaders will make a pair of subs. Malia Hides comes in and replaces Casey
Your
Coles.
attention, please. We have 2 substitutions for Team Cayman Islands. Number 16, Caden Coles enters the pitch. Number 19, Kathia Parchment exits the pitch. Number 20, Malaya Heights enters the pitch. Number 4, Casey Coles exits the pitch.
So it looks like Caden Coles will come in and Kazia Parchment, that's the other sub. So Caden Coles in, Parchment out, Hides in, as well Casey Coles out. Cayman Islands will start with possession and kickoff here in the second half. We've seen 2 goals for Cayman Islands, DeQuintal and then Olivia Ridley. At the very end of that first half, we're underway. Oh, DeQuintal. Aggressive there and earns a corner. Now, the second goal for Cayman Islands was scored off a corner kick. Bounces. I think some question of who was going to get there. It's Nelson for Cayman Islands. Sends back in a cross, and another corner on the way. Off the corner. Oh, man. Almost straight to net. Oh, Nelson with another opportunity. It's just corners galore to open this half for Cayman Islands. No shot quite yet. There's one. And it's wide and out of play. Ridley, Nelson, St. Vincent and the Grenadines looking to go. Don't have numbers. Haven't had a ton of energy in the final third. St. Vincent and the Grenadines when they get there. Ridley leaps into the 18, and here comes another corner. Drops at the spot. Lightly cleared by St. Vincent. Ridley. Overlapping run by Bateson. Whips it across. Price is there. And it's Thomas who reaches for it. Well, the sun and the shade at war here in Puerto Rico. Pretty much half and half in the middle of the pitch. At Estadio Centroamericano. Mayaguez, Puerto Rico, where this match is being played. Ridley. DeQuinto. Is pushed off the ball. And box out there by Barrow. Bateson has it swiped. DeQuinto. Underlapping run for Nelson. Price. Edge of the 18. Bateson looking for space to get a shot off. Doesn't have one. Nelson with her left foot off the crossbar. Almost goal number 3 for Cayman Islands, 5 minutes into the second half. Shot from distance. Thomas denies. Nelson. Decent look for Price, but it's right to the keeper, Thomas. Bateson, Ridley. Oh, St. Vincent and the Grenadines trending into the area. Barrow. Ridley. Now for Cayman Islands. Nelson makes a run. Was she onside? No. A sub for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Tanisha Woods in. Davion James out. Second sub, because Barrow came in the first half after an injury to Edwards. Looks like Emma Welcome will also come in. It's going to take out Lanique Buddy.
Your attention, please. Substitutions on minute 54 for Team St. Vincent. Number 13, Denisha Woods enters the pitch. Number 16, Davion James exits the pitch. Number 14, Yayona Hazel enters the pitch. Number 5, Marlana Sam exits the pitch. Number 17, Emma Welcome enters the pitch. Number 18, Lanique Buddy exits the pitch.
Springing forward on the flank, Bateson, disrupted defensively by St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Well, no scoring in this second half so far, but Cayman Islands has certainly come close. Harper Nelson slammed one off the crossbar. DeQuintal keeps it in. Sprinting into the box, DeQuintal looking for a cross. Deflected out. Nelson off her right foot, takes another shot. And it's tying out over the crossbar. DeQuintal, Price, on the wing. Corner. DeQuintal will take. We've seen a whole slew of corners for Cayman Islands in this second half. That's untouched as it soars out of play. Well, this is promising for St. Vincent. Brown evades the defense. And Laborde gives it away. Brown was looking for Laborde cutting through. Two players tangled up. Brown and Hides. Some confusion, but it's against Brown, and so will be a restart for Cayman Islands. Brown was racing up ahead of all of her teammates. Bateson. Ridley. Price. DeQuintal. Shoots. And it's in. A brace. Clara DeQuintal. And it's 3-0 Cayman Islands. Able to sneak in.
Your attention please, the goal has been scored by player number 13 for Team Cayman Islands. Clara Quintal on minute and 59.
Off the swing for Cayman Islands. Having not scored at all in this tournament. 3 goals already. Squintle not done yet. Skips out across. Here's a chance. And it's off the post. Thomas leaps on it. Half an hour to go. 3-0 lead for Cayman Islands over St. Vincent and the Grenadines in the final game for these two teams in Concacaf W qualifying play. Brown. Laborde. Waits on it in the attacking third. Hyde's got a piece of it. And so did Caden Coles. Hunt on the corner kick opportunity. Been few and far between for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and it's not the best look. Price. Nudges it to herself. Ridley up the middle, in a space. Bateson. That's all turned around. Hazel on the throw. Sub for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Bateson. Looking ahead. Just trying to cross that to Price. Settled by Ridley. Ridley, Price, lose a defender, and off the mark on her shot. But just continuous pressure from the Cayman Islands, hence the score in this match, 3-0. The Concacaf Women's U17 qualifiers. Brando. Price. Brando muscled away. Laborde accelerates. Plays it long for Brown. And a corner for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Your scoring summary of the 3 goals, 2 in the first half, 1 in the second half for Cayman Islands. The board on the corner. No one able to head that home. Bateson. Here come the Cayman Islands. Hides into the 18. Shoots, and it's right to the keeper, Thomas. On the breakaway, can't convert. Wilson grabs for Cayman Islands on the other side. DeQuinto in the box, shoots and scores. Just swipes and tallies. It's a hat trick. And Cayman Islands up 4-0. Looks like we're gonna have a keeper change for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So Thomas out and Rhea Thompson in.
Cayman Islands at minute 68. Player number 12.
Cayman Islands also gonna make a change. Leia Dos Santos Smith comes in. And Price comes out. The captain out for Cayman Islands.
Player number 2.
Another change, Tessa Clark in. Olivia Ridley out, so one of the goal scorers exits the game for Cayman Islands. And Ridley scored the second goal. We've now seen 4.
Player number 14, Leah Dos Santos Smith, enters the pitch. Player number 7, Lena Price, exits the pitch.
Close to center back, Tessa. Yes. Yes.
Well, DeQuintos is not done yet, already with 3 goals. And a corner on the way for Cayman Islands. Haven't let up at all in this game, Cayman Islands. They've been the dominant side from the jump. Well, headed high and out. Clark. Laborde. Up ahead. And my apologies, I said there was a keeper change for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. There's been a keeper change for the Cayman Islands. So Wilson out. Imogen Smilison. Apologies on that one. Bateson. 20 minutes to go. Slams it off a defender. A little bit high as she tumbles down on a kick there. Well, it's a short corner for Cayman Islands. Snagged by Thomas through the air. Brown surveys and intercepted by Cayman Islands. Brando. DeQuinto shoots. Thomas stops. Hunt lifts. Brando. DeQuinto. Bateson. Bateson going for contact on that one. Hence the call. He's going to get a bit of a warning on that as well. Will bring us to the cooling break in the second half. 4-0 the score. Cayman Islands came to play today against St. Vincent and the Grenadines. 3 goals to Quinto. Ridley has the other. And that's where we sit right now. Few and far between in terms of opportunities for St. Vincent and the Grenadines offensively. It's been a frustrating tournament for St. Vincent. Hoping to finish strong in these final 15 minutes. As for Cayman Islands, this is exactly how they would want this final game to go. Now we'll be pushing for a shutout and maybe some more goals.
Your attention, please. There's a substitution for Team St. Vincent on minute 75.
St. Vincent's going to make another change. Zanaya Harry
Player
in.
number 2. Zanaya Harry enters the pitch.
And Hazel's going to come out.
Player number 14. Kijana Hazel exits the pitch. Attention please, total attendance for this game has been 30 fans. Concacaf thanks you for your support.
Leah De Santos Smith has it knocked away.
Attention please, sir. A goal was scored on minute 69 by player number 13 for Team
Ridley,
Cayman Islands.
Estella Ridley, who's still in the game. Olivia Ridley scored today and has now exited. Keeper Thomas is out. Now she's off her line and she'll be tested. But it doesn't go in for Cayman Islands. Bateson plays it across to Quinto. Rando off to the left side, a little bit out of reach. Laborde. Brown. Nelson Oh, hit off of Rando and out of play. Cole's on the throw. Clark redirects. Oh, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, about 10 minutes to go. We'll see if they can get on the board. Only scored the 1 goal in this tournament. It was against Bermuda. Smiles, the keeper that came in, covers. Came in the second half here. Clark plays it through. Oh, credit to Harper Nelson. She's done so well in the midfield, and she wins the ball back there as it's lofted up for Bateson. Fires it across. Not totally out. Bateson in a space, shoots off her right foot, and it's wide. Hides, draws a foul. She's tripped by Barrow. Nelson. Missed shot from DeQuintal. Just a couple minutes left of the Concacaf Women's U17 qualifiers in Group A. Oh, a warning for Welcome as it's been a frustrating day for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, perhaps boiling over a little bit. Coles, Bateson, certainly had plenty of green today. Whips it across, and no one home. Another cross to Quintal, going for 4. Not quite. Clark trying to control. Laborde said Clark keeps fighting. Nelson. Bateson. A player down right in the middle of the pitch for Cayman Islands. Oh, that player's still down. 5 minutes ago, you hate to see an injury for either side. It's Caden Coles. Training staff's going to come out to look at Coles. Coles is up. Trying to jog through the pain. The board. Shoots. And off the bounce. Handled.
Your attention, please. A yellow card has been shown to player number 2 for Team St. Vincent. So now
Well, it seems like Harry was given a yellow card. That's the first and only yellow that we've seen in this game. Hides. Cow just extends her arm on that one. Pretty obvious foul and a free kick coming for Cayman Islands. Harper Nelson. Off her right foot. Oh, the right idea. Just can't connect. I think Cayman Islands will be okay. Already up 4 goals. Oh, Cayman Islands still going for goal number 5. Butte for St. Vincent. Punt. Right at that center line for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Nelson. DeQuintal still with all the energy with 2 minutes left in this game. We're in stoppage time now. Cayman Islands, St. Vincent and the Grenadines in the Concacaf Women's U17 qualifiers. Oh, a shot from distance. Misses. Brando with a minute left. Brown has it ripped away. Rando. Bateson is open, and it's tackled away by the captain for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The Cayman Islands with another corner. Nelson. Could be the final play of the game. Knocks into a bunch of players, and it's skied out. And there's a final whistle. Cayman Islands with a 4-0 victory over St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It concludes the Concacaf U17 qualifiers for both of these countries. No wins for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And Cayman Islands finishes strong thanks to a hat trick from DeQuintal.
At Concacaf gratefully acknowledges the outstanding support of the tournament partners. Aramco, Bolton, PIF, Raya Scotiabank, and the Macron. Thank you for coming to the Concacaf Women's U17 qualifiers at Centroamericano Stadium. Thank you and have a safe journey home. Good afternoon.
Let's take a look at the highlights from this one in the final game of the Concacaf U17 qualifiers for both the Cayman Islands and St. Vincent and the Grenadines, looking to close out strong in Group A. Saw Puerto Rico win this group earlier today. National anthems for both of these countries. Before we kicked off, both of these countries came in with 2 losses to Puerto Rico and Bermuda. Underway, St. Vincent and the Grenadines started with the ball, but it was all Cayman Islands in that first half. That's DeQuinto, her first goal, her first of many, as she would tuck it in the corner thanks to a little heel pass from Price. That would make it 1-0. St. Vincent and the Grenadines trying to go the other way. This one missed by Wilson, but nothing really came of that moment. Kind of back and forth action in that midfield, but all of the good chances in the final third were Cayman Islands. This from Olivia Ridley in the first half. That would be goal number 2. Almost in the second half, a goal for Cayman Islands as they were relentless in the final 45 minutes. That one slammed off the crossbar for Nelson, and another opportunity swatted down by the keeper in Thomas for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Then DeQuinto on the move, shoots and scores. Would be her second goal. Hyde's getting in on the action. Here's the third goal for DeQuinto, also a breakaway. And that would make it 4-0. Cayman Islands up on St. Vincent and the Grenadines. There's another look at that final goal. Well, a celebration for Cayman Islands as Thomas snags out of the air, just finishing their tournament with a victory and 3 points. Means they end in 3rd place in Group A. Bateson and Parchment and everybody just kept on fighting for the Cayman Islands at the end of this match. And those are your highlights. As you can see, all smiles for Cayman Islands as they end the tournament. Final standing, St. Vincent Grenadines finishes in last, and in 3rd place, Cayman Islands in Group A. Puerto Rico wins this group and will represent in the final round here in Concacaf Under-17 qualifiers. Well, that's going to do it for myself, Maura Sheridan, saying so long from Puerto Rico. Again, final score 4-0. Cayman Islands beats St. Vincent and the Grenadines.